Hey guys, how's it going? OBFlux here. Tonight I'm going to show you guys a few tips to keep your computer running nice when you guys are playing video games and whatnot, doing your thing. Alright, now the first thing that I always like to do is I like to clean out my temp folder, my Prefetch folder, and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you want to hit Windows key R, you're going to type temp, and enter. Now what you got here is you got some temporary folders and files that your computer likes to save when applications are running, blah blah blah. Mine's pretty clean because I keep it deleted and stuff like that, but yours may be full of stuff. What we're gonna do from here is hit Control A, select everything. You guys will have probably a lot more than me, and then you're going to just delete it. You can either right click or you can hit delete on your keyboard, delete everything like so. You're just going to hit continue. Nothing you delete here is of any importance, and if it is, it won't really let you delete it. If it won't let you delete it, it's fine. It's just because there's still an application on your computer that's still using it, blah blah blah. Next thing is you're gonna hit Windows key again, Windows key R again. Then you type Prefetch, like so, and you might get a command prompt or whatever, an admin prompt. And see, like mine's full. I haven't deleted this stuff in a while. Just want to hit Control A, select everything, delete, and well, all of it's gone. So I've got like little notes right here just in case you guys have already done some of this stuff. You can skip ahead. So we're gonna do services. So you're gonna come down here to your Cortana or whatever search bar, hit services. Open it up over here. We're gonna get an application looks like this, or window looks like this. And now there are several things to look for. This is one of them. Fax is one of them. If it's set to automatic, and that means it'll load up, and you're probably never going to use this, and it's pretty useless. So you're just want to hit properties, and then you're going to want to change that to disabled. Mine's on manual, so it's only going to open up if I need it or if I use it, which is fine too if you want to just hit manual. It doesn't disable it or anything, disabled or manual. It's just a preference, I guess. Your next thing would be your DWAP whatever, blah blah blah. Actually, too, there's one in the S's. Hold on, let me remember what it is. Superfetch. That's one of them as well. This should probably be on automatic. You want to change that to disabled. Not too sure what that does, but one of my other friends said it works really well, and it was a recommended thing. So just do it. Just trust me, guys. Nothing in this video that I'm showing you guys will potentially harm your computer. This is all pretty known stuff. You can go around on forums and find the same things. Next thing we're going to do after that is you're going to scroll to the bottom. You got all of your Xbox tabs. I play like Microsoft Store stuff, and I play like Forza, like Windows games on my PC, so this is fine. If it's on automatic, you can either switch it to manual, which is just by you opening, or you can disable it. It's preference. It's whatever. I leave mine on manual because I might need it. So once you've done that, all of those, you go ahead and close this out. And now we're gonna go, Windows key R again, which is like, I just feel like it's so much easier than searching things. MS-config, like so. And this stuff's fine. Check it. So yeah, we're gonna go to our boot, and then I like to have that selected. 30 seconds is fine. We can do advanced boot options, and then we have a number of processors. So depending on how many processors your computer has, 6, 8, whatever. You're gonna select the largest number, so 8. You might even have to scroll wheel. It's cool. There's also a maximum memory. So if you have a certain amount of storage, you can also like allocate that. But I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter, so I'm cool with that. So select the most amount of processors, or I guess the highest value, hit OK, and then we're gonna go to services tab. Now this stuff in here, if you see something in here that like you don't use it at all, you won't touch it, you can go ahead and disable it or stop it from running and disable it. Now if you aren't too sure and you don't really know what any of this stuff is, or you don't want to look, just leave it alone. You don't want to disable something by accident. It does none of the stuff really. I mean, high-res studios authenticator. I mean, like that. I don't use that. So if it was running, I would close it. Like stuff like that. You don't want to go and like disable your audio drivers or anything dumb. so that's fine too. And then once, I guess from here you can do startup as well, so that's something I would just go to the task manager for anyways. But we're gonna hit apply. Once we hit apply here, it should ask us, yep, so it'll want you to restart. Just hit exit without restart and restart after this, it's fine. One thing that I like to do is I like to go to my startup tab, task manager, and if you scroll through here, when you start up your computer, you may notice, depending on what your RAM specs are, you may have a lot of lag just from all the applications automatically opening up every time you launch a computer. It gets really taxy, and I have a pretty beastie rig, and it still can like give you some stutters, whatever. So I'd have just stuff like that I don't use disabled. Like I don't know why that's plays.tv I leave open because it's good to not have to remember to turn that on. CC cleaner's fine, but just go through here, find applications that you know for a fact you don't need, or like maybe it's something situational, like where like you might open Spotify, you know what I mean, like you don't need it to automatically open it. Just disable it, trust me, it helps a lot. I don't know why that's on there, especially the high impact ones. If you guys can get those, dude, I didn't even notice I had this stuff open. Garbage. What is it? Delay. See, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Yeah, so I'm good there. But you guys can go through there and tweak your own apps and stuff. We're gonna close out of that. So, yeah. Now we have Windows 10 settings. So now I like to turn this off just because I feel like these notifications are annoying, and they also can slow your computer down anyways. So go in here, notifications tab, just like I did, search it up, and you guys can turn all this off if it's on. I don't really have to use any of this stuff. It's fine. After that, if you turn that stuff off, you get your power settings, and then we're gonna hit additional power settings and high performance. Always laptop, desktop, doesn't matter. And well, I mean, if your laptop, it'll use more battery, so make sure like if you have your laptop on a desk or something, it's fine. But definitely high performance is the best. And there's some more settings that you can tweak in here, but I mean, for me, I just leave them alone. It's not that big of a deal for me. So just make sure you got that on the high performance setting, and you're good to go. You're fine. Oh yeah, another good tip, I do this all the time, is I uninstall stuff. So go in here, if you guys see Arc or Arma 3, like huge games, maybe something you don't play, Gears of War, like whatever, if you guys see stuff in here you don't like, Apple stuff, not Apple stuff, Microsoft stuff even, like sometimes Microsoft will automatically download Candy Crush and all these apps that you didn't even know you had. Just go ahead and delete them, uninstall them. There's no reason, save space on your computer. Don't delete anything you don't know what it is, just because it could be a driver or something important, maybe a motherboard feature. Just be careful. But any games you don't play, you can just install from here or Steam, whatever you use. Always wise. I like to use a tool called CC Cleaner. I'll leave a download link in the description for it. It's pretty useful. It automatically cleans your temps and prefetches, or well, not your prefetch, but it automatically cleans your temp, I know for sure. And like any extra files. So I mean, I only have about a gig, and I don't like to delete all of my search history stuff just because it wipes your password cache and stuff like that, so you have to re-enter everything. Well, yeah, analyze, run cleaner. I'll do it here just for you guys, but it works really well. I mean, also it shows your stats right there. So it just removed all that stuff. And then also, if you got like weird menus or something, like sometimes I have like weird notifications so that pop up, like apps are broken, and you can always scan for issues here. Which apparently, like, also too, when you uninstall stuff, sometimes there's stuff left behind. And you can just, I don't back up just because I don't know, I don't think I'll need it, but you can always back that up if you want. CC Cleaner works really well though to keep things clean. One problem that I have, and you guys may experience this too, is I run multiple hard drives on my computer. My main one is my 2TB SSD, not 2TB, what the heck, 250 gig SSD. 250 gig SSD fills up all the time, and when that fills up, your whole computer basically slows down, because that's what my operating system is installed on, and yours may be too if you have an SSD. If not, you probably just have a regular hard drive. That's fine too. But if you're filling up on storage, I really love this app called Windirstat. And what this does is you can open up Windirstat, you can select your drive that's full or all of them. You can click OK, and it'll run like its little diagnostics, whatever. And what it basically does is it'll come back and tell you which folders or where the most data is stored, so what's taking up all of your space. And for me, I had a problem where I had like 20 gigs left or something, or like 200 megs left, something small, and everything was kind of lagging. My operating system slowed down. And I opened up Windirstat, and I had found that Apple iCloud had like, I don't know, 50 gigs, 100 gigs or something stupid of photos and videos from my phone, which is like cool if you want to back that up, but it was backing up on the wrong drive. It was backing it up on my SSD instead of my hard drives that are for that, which was really annoying. And so I was able to just go in here, and it was in the users folder, and you can just go in, app data, local. It's probably Apple, right? Yeah, it's Apple. Apple's taking up all my space, and it just shows you like, and even has this graph right here to label like what's taking up all the space. Like CloudKit, it's just taking up iCloud photos right there. Boom. 9 gigs. It was at like 100 something gigs, and I had no space. It was garbage. So you can figure that out, and then you can also delete it from here, to recycling bin if you want to recover it, or you can just, you could purge it and get rid of it. Either one works. But I love it for saving space. Honestly, it makes it so much easier having all these drives. Another big thing is Nvidia Drivers updates. So if you guys, sorry for the AMD guys out there, but if you do have an Nvidia graphics card, and you don't have GeForce Experience installed, I can even leave a link for that, or you can just Google it. GeForce Experience is very useful. You can come in here if there's a certain game, maybe you're having FPS lag on, you can sometimes optimize it from GeForce Experience, which is super cool. And then you've also got your drivers updates, and so you just want to check for updates and then download it, whatever, yada yada yada. But if your drivers are outdated and you aren't keeping them up to date, you are missing out. It really will tax your GPU, and it just won't run as clean. Very important though. Always keep things up to date. And then last thing is, if you guys think you have, and I don't think I have malware installed anymore. Yeah, I don't have it installed because I don't use it. But big like important thing, if you guys have viruses or you expect Trojans, backdoors, whatever you have on your computer, just crappy stuff you don't want, malware, anti-malware I recommend it for a antivirus, essentially. Like if you guys are using Avast or McAfee or some of those, I'm sure they're great, but I really didn't like them. So I went to malware, anti-malware as recommended by a friend, and this will clean your computer of any viruses. Number one thing, if you guys have like a slow laptop and you don't know why, like this will get off any Trojans or anything you don't want on there. It's really simple to use, so I'm not going to do a tutorial on that unless you guys really need it. But other than that stuff, I recommend just keep your computer pretty clean. Delete things you don't need. If you guys are running a game, don't have a bunch of windows open. One thing also too, I'll just show you over here. Task Manager. I've only got these open, but if you're running a game, let me see if I can. If you're running a game, say if I had Fortnite open, you would go here and click Go to Details, and then it highlights that specific window. Right click, Set Priority. Now change your priority to high. Don't do real time because that's just too taxing, I think. But high is usually what I like to go to, and you set it to high, and it will give you a slight FPS boost. It just kind of tells your processor like, hey, this is important. Pay attention to me. And it works out pretty well. But that's it. That's all I've got for you guys right now. If you guys want to see something else, any other ideas for videos, let me know. I'm always down to help you guys out. If you guys have any questions, leave in the comments below. I will definitely get back to you. There's a lot of things I've had to figure out on my own. So, any questions, leave them down below. See you guys later. Have a nice night. Peace out.